OFFKAI. It's been a while. Whoa. It's actually... No, yeah. It's been a long while. I miss you guys. Honestly, for real. I miss you guys. I know it's been a really long time. But I've been busy, like life and stuff. But I have a schedule now, and I hope to, abide by it. I really want to get back into streaming, and I think this little video is gonna help because I've been in a really big, how do I say this? Rut, I guess. Streaming block. I haven't had the itch to stream or want to make content for a while. And I think that was because my last job before this one really didn't do well with my mental state, and it kind of ruined me, and I spiraled. I'm not gonna lie, it did spiral. But I found a better job, actually, and it's a full-time job, so when I do get back to streaming, I will do my best to have a schedule, maybe twice or 3 times a week. I want to stream. I want to try to stream. I make no promises. But aside from all that, and aside from hopefully promises of more content to come, sorry, it's been so long. I forgot how to speak. I wanted to actually tell you guys about my recent trip. So, if you live under a rock or you don't know anything about the VTubing world, there's this convention called OFFKAI, and it's actually really cool. This would have been my first ever convention like this, and I got the opportunity to go with my friend. I love her so much. We shared a room, and we got a lot of takeout, and we ran around a lot. It was a lot of running around, and my legs hurt. But aside from, the pain of walking around Disney, basically, we got to hang out, and I had a lot of fun. I wanted to actually explain my experience. So, OFFKAI, it's exactly as you think it is. Very weeb like you cannot turn a corner without someone wearing a Hiyori or cosplayed as someone, and it's actually amazing because you get to see the time and effort put into these cosplay, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was so cool, and I got to see so many other VTubers actually, because my friend works with them, and she has the opportunity to help little VTubers and actually help them thrive and create and give them a chance, and I couldn't be prouder of her, mainly, for being able to help them, because when they spotted her, or when they saw them, they almost cried, and honestly, standing behind her and seeing that on it, I can't tell you how proud I am. But, aside from the sap and the sad, it was a lot of fun. The first day, we landed in San Jose, California, and it was actually, it wasn't hot, but, there was a nice breeze, and that was a very nice thing to weigh into, actually. I got off the terminal. I got off the plane. Sorry, correction. I got off the plane, and I had to go meet my friend downstairs, and I don't know. I don't know my way around the San Jose airport, and I hear it's massive. My journey there was actually a two-flight journey, and I'm already afraid of flights. I'm afraid of high heights, and I don't like planes, and that was enough for me, and I was doing it alone, by the way. I had to go there alone, and I had to come back home alone. So I had to fly by the seat of my pants. And while going there, the flights were actually pretty good. I remember my last flight. Getting there to San Jose. I've never been to California before, and you know, when you look out the window and you see like the scenery and the ground below, usually it changes. I did not know how much California is. Like, it's so much hill and mountain and desert and death. Like, I was like, I saw this mountain already. When do we land? When do we land? I want to go to the ground. I would like to be on ground. Please. It's like in an hour of just mountain, and more mountains. But, you know, when I did land, it was pretty okay. No complications there. Thank the good lords. And when I finally met up with my friend, after passing them, by the way, I passed them in the fucking airport. I ran up, hugged them, obviously, because it's been a while, and I love them. I love them so much. But, you know, after finding each other and then getting in the Uber to the motel, actually, I wasn't in a hotel, I was in a motel, and it was a good 30-minute walk from the convention, so that was a good part. Yeah, we were in a motel, and we didn't have to, but a room was open with a king size bed, and we shared that. Obviously, I was on one corner, she was on one corner, and I am stuttering. Oh my god, I shared a bed with a woman, oh my god. Yeah, but we did share a bed separately in the same bed, by the way. Nothing happened. But aside from sleeping for like hours, when we landed and we got, you know, our bags in the motel, we went to the mall, and that was fun. We explored and everything. We got way too much McDonald's, and you know what? I wasn't even mad. So when we got to the convention, my friend, we went to Hot Topic, the mall, and I convinced her to buy one of those big round hats to block out the sun and the wind and the breeze actually took it away from her, and she tried to chase after it. Oh my god, she fell. I felt so bad. I just stood there. I didn't know what to do. So when she fell, I was like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay? Do you want me to carry you? Do you need any assistance?" She was okay, but she busted her knee, and I wouldn't stop joking about it. I couldn't ever change like it. I said, "Why did you read to Mother Earth on the first day?" Oh god. After that though, the very first day after we got our badges and everything, the first day of waiting in line, we went in and it was crowded. A lot of people. I wasn't expecting it, but it was also kinda expecting it. It was a weird sensation. The inside was nice and conditioned, which was the great day. So we didn't really have to care about overheating. It was just staying in like Disney-sized lines, you know, when you don't have a fast pass. But day one was pretty fun. I got to walk around with her, and we explored. We went to Artist Alley. That was amazing. The amount of art that people do of like so many VTubers was amazing, and I just, it was so cool and fascinating and inspiring. Like, you have to understand the amount of time and effort these people put into like keychains, mouse mats, pads, you know, the really big ones, and then like the clothes and just the stickers. I have a lot of stickers, by the way. I couldn't help myself. I got some stuff. So, I also got a lot of ribbons, badge, and it went down past my knees towards my shins. Yeah, but like Artist Alley is just amazing, and we walked around, bought a lot of stuff, and it was just amazing. And that was like day one. We can only go to the convention for like 2 days because we left on day 3, which was sad. But you know, scheduling and work, I couldn't take too much time off because it was unpaid, and I was actively losing money while losing money in an Artist Alley. But aside from day one, we went to a party. We went to the I forgot what it's called. I'll put it down right here. But we went to a party. It was so cool. And late parties, I think they're cool. Mainly because you get to listen to loud music and just chill and vibe. And that's what we did. We did that for an hour and a half until, you know, social battery just tanked. It was so cool. The River Cat. I didn't know this, that the River Cat was opening, and oh my god, that was so cool to just see them in person. And then, oh, I forgot her name. I can't believe I forgot her name. I'm gonna ask and then put it at the bottom, but we saw, oh my god, she was so cool. I'm like fanboying right now, but you have to understand, I don't go to these events a lot. I don't go at all. This is like my first one, and it was just so cool. And I got to meet a lot of like really cool VTubers because, yeah, like I said, my friend works with them, so I got to meet so many, and it was just surreal to see them in person, but they didn't know who I was, or the fact that I made content or anything. So it kind of hurt in a sense. I'm not gonna like lie. You know, I couldn't really connect. I stood off behind my friend and was silent unless, you know, they looked at me and shook my hand, but all I could say is yeah, hi, I'm Bug. But that was it. Hi, I do VTubing as well. I have this. No, I don't. But that doesn't make me entirely sad. In fact, it makes me determined to at least be on the level where I can say, yeah, I have my own community and I have so many people that support me, and like, I really want that. I don't need the fame. I don't need 10 million people watching me. I really want to make someone's day. The base truth, really. I want to be there. I want to be the one to, like, inspire others, like how they inspire me. Like, I really want to get back into things and seeing all these VTubers and just watching them thrive at like the convention like this. It was really, really inspiring. Oh God, no tears. Oh no, I might get a bit emotional. No, I'm allowed to because, well, it's emotional. Like, to be inspired by these VTubers that you watch and you love, and to see them thrive, and it's just so cool. But aside from that, yeah, I'm rambling. I know. I can't keep a straight sentence. I'm gonna go this, that, in every which way. But I'm gonna get back on track. Well, we met so many, and like Croc and Envy. Oh my God, they were so cool. I love Croc so much. You have no idea. It was so surreal to hear him in person and to hear Andy in person. Hi, I'm Bug. I'm wearing cat socks. I'm wearing cat socks when I met them. By the way, shorts in cat socks that went up to my knees. Oh my God. It was, I missed so many more. It was amazing. And then, since our last day was just meeting a lot of people, my friend was talking to someone, and I actually got the privilege to talk to one, and it felt really good to talk to another VTuber and just exchange socials, basically. I actually spotted his little bag. I think it was an otter, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. And mind you, he's not leading bug or defective. He's not leading me on the screen. He met me. He heard my voice. He saw what I look like, in a sense, because I wore a mask. But he saw me, and it felt nice. But I met him. He's so cool, by the way. His content is so silly. He was adorable. I'm not gonna lie. Adorable to meet in person, without even needing to be like, hey, let's go meet up. No, I bumped into him, and I complimented his bag, and now I follow him on Twitch and on TikTok and all that. But it was so nice. It was a good experience. I almost stole his card, by the way. I was in the habit of collecting business cards for my friend because, she works with a lot of production stuff, merch stuff. So I was just collecting business cards left and right, and oh my God, he gave me his card, which leads to all his socials. By the way, that was really cool. And I pocketed it because I had the bad habit of just taking cards, and oh my God, I accidentally took his card. Well, for 2 seconds, and then he's like, oh, I need that back. And I was like, oh my God. So I was a little embarrassed, but he was so cool, and it was so nice to talk to someone, finally, by the way, finally talk to someone and not be in the background and just watching them up to someone else. But I will say, at the end of the day, my first OFFKAI experience has a very, barely noticeable VTuber. It was great. I had a lot of fun, and I hope, like, next time I go, I get to be one of those VTubers that gets hunted down by their fans just to take photos and stuff. And I get to... I can't wait for the future for this, where I get to see my own character just drawn on stuff by people that want to watch me. And I hope that can be my future. I know that, like, it's just a hope that I can only work hard for it, but I'm determined now. I've never been more determined in my life, and I really hope that 1 year, maybe not next year, but 1 year, I get to go, and I get to see myself in, like, other people's arts, on keychains, having my own little merch, and just inspiring others, like how they just inspired me. I can't tell you how great of an experience I personally had, but that was my experience, and I came back more determined to make it happen, and I do hope that you'll join me in making it happen. I really want to be that person, and if I get to have that honor and privilege to walk around OFFKAI again, or like TwitchCon, or like anything, and see anyone look at my character on a keychain or a sticker, and just get that flicker of creativity or determination or anything like I did, I will be so wondered and happy. But I'm not crying. No. I'm just bleeding from my eyes. But yeah, I do hope that you'll join me and you won't give up on me. I know I'll have my moments where I'll just disappear for like a month, but I'm only human, and I thrive on the positive feedback that others give me, and I hope you will join me and help me continue to be a better version of this. Alright, I'm done being sad. That was my OFFKAI recap. Do enjoy it. I'm gonna start getting a schedule going, actually, and I should be starting next week, hopefully. Expected to change a lot, like, every week, but, you know, it's not gonna be terrible. I'm gonna have my days where I can stream for hours, and then little streams, but do expect them, because I really wanna try, and I wanna be that person. Alright, I kept you long enough. A good 20 minutes, maybe.